So let's understand what is doubly linked list. Doubly linked list is a type of a data structure in which a node contains three things. One is data, one is a previous reference, and one is the next reference. Right, the pointers also. So doubly, linked list is a way to traverse a node or a linked list in a forward manner and backward manner. So you can traverse this linked list into bi-directional. If you want to go from 1 to 3, it can go, and you can also go from 3 to 1 also, because in previous normal linked list, single linked list, it was not possible. Why? Because there is only two things was available. One is data and one is next only. So only forward traversing, or forward viewership was available only. But in double linked list, it was the idea where we store the reference for the next node also, and the reference for the previous node also. So it can go bi-directional, right? So this is the basic idea of double linked list. So if you look at doubly linked list example, like 1, 2, 3, so there is an first and last node. In first node, there will be null pointer at the previous, because there is nothing in previous, right? Same way, the last node will contain in the next will be null. Why? Because there is a no node into next, right? So if you try to end a new value over there, if you look at it, कि, okay, if we try to insert k, so it will go to the last, right? So 1, 2, 3, then k will be inserted in the last. Now if you look at, the 3 will be pointing out to the k. So in the next of 3 will be stored the value of k, and the value of previous in the k will be stored the value of 3, so that it can traverse into both direction. Now if you want to traverse this node or linked list in a forward manner, what we will do, we will reach the head, or we will say ki, okay, till the time the next is not null, it can go to the next part, right? So it will go over here, it will go to the one, the next is not null, so it will pick the value of next. So next will redirect us to the second. We will print second, then we will check again ki, okay, the value of next is null or not. It is not null, then we will go to the third one, then again we will print this one, then we will look at the value null. It is not there, then it will go over there, then we will found the null, and it will stop over there ki, okay, this is the last node in the linked list. Same way, if you want to traverse it into reverse formation, what we need to do, first we need to go to the end of the list, then we will start ki, okay, till the time the previous is not null, till the time it will go, okay, from this point ki, okay, the previous is null, no, it is not null, then it will go to the third one, third previous is null, no, it is not null, then it will go again back to the 2, then again it will check ki, okay, the previous is null, no, it is not null, then it will go to the 1, then once previous is null, then it will stop ki, okay, this is the first node where we have started this whole doubly linked list. um, I hope the basic idea is clear कि okay, what is double linked list logic. We will understand this program into programming also. Is this idea clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what we need to do, let's look at the programming side. Okay, what we need to do in programming, in single linked list, we used to create a node where we used to store only two data points, int data and node next. But in double linked list, we need to store the third data point also, that is node previous. Now we will store three values in every node, right? So whenever we will create a node, what will happen? What will happen? A node will be created, right? And there will be, this is the data where we store 1, 2, 3, or any other data, and this is the previous part, and this is the next part. This is the node itself, right? So now what we need to do, whenever the node constructor will be called, the data will be stored into the data, and previous and next both will be, next and previous both will be null initially when we will create a new node, right? So now we will show two things into this program. One, how to insert a new node into a linked list, and how to traverse this into forward manner and backward manner. So the inserting a node into a linked list is the similar as we used to do into a single linked list. What we need to do, okay, let's do it a dry run. Okay, we created the object for doubly linked list program, a class, and then we called the insert value 1, right? Insert at the end. So now we will go over there. This function will be called, and the data, the value 1 will be here, right? Now value 1 will be forwarded to node, new node is equal to new node, right? So this data will be go to the first class, right? In this class, and this constructor will be called whenever we will try to create an object. So this constructor, the one will be stored over here, and this first time a new node will be created. uh, you know the both side there will be null, and one will be stored into the data part. So one is stored into the data part, right? One. Now what we'll do after this creation of the node, we will check it out ki okay, head is equal to null or not. So there is a whenever we'll create the double linked list, the first node will be inserted into the head. So till the time head is null, what it will do, it will point out to the new node now. So now our linked list has a one node, and head is directly pointing out to the that node only, and both previous and next is containing null value right now. Why? Because there is nothing previous and there is nothing forward. So one is the only node that is inserted into our linked list. So this is done. Till the time head null, head is null, what we will do, new node will be got the pointed out through head. Head has the position of new node now. Now this is the simplest part. Now whenever I try to insert another number, so insert at end is 2. Now little bit different. Why? Because head is not null, head is already having a node right now. So now what will happen, a new node will be created, right? So this is like a new node will be created over here. So 2 will be stored. Now it will check you, okay, head is null or not. It is not null. Then what else, what it will do, it will do like node temp is equal to head. So we will create a new temporary pointer that will point out to the head. So initially this is the temp variable, temp also pointing out to the head node. Now it will check you, okay, till the time the value of next is null, it should go on, right? So in the first node the value of null is found over here कि okay, the next value of first node is null. Then what it will do, if it is null, then it will, this loop will break, and it will say temp dot next is equal to new node. So what is temp dot next? So temp dot next is this variable, right? So this is the previous, this is the next. So temp dot next is this one. So what it will say कि okay, temp dot next will pointing out to the new node. So this is our new node. So automatically this reference will be pointing out to our new node, right? And what it will do, new node dot previous is equal to temp. So this will pointing out to the temp. So temp is pointing out to this, so this will be pointing out to this node, right? And automatically this is storing the null value right now initially. uh, so the insertion of 2 is little bit clear, how we are trying to insert two number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we'll try to insert one more number in this dry run. Third one, right? So third one will called, we will reach over here, right? Insert data, we will create a one more node also. So now we will create one more node also. In this node we will say inserted the 3, right? So again it will check ki, okay, head is null or not. Head is not null, so it is not going to worry. Then we will say ki, okay, temp should be pointing out to the head now until the time temp dot next is not equal to null. So is it null? No. Is it not null? So it will go to the next. So is it null? It is found null over here, so it will say ki, okay, we found the last node. So second is the last node into this linked list. So this null should be pointing out, means this temp will be pointing out to this. So temp dot next is equal to new node. So this null pointing will be removed, and this will be over here now. So null will be removed from this part, and this node will be pointing out to third one, and third previous will should be pointing out to the second one, and now there is a null is here. So this is the way how this linked list works. So what we need to do over here, again same, this this second node, and then there is a third node. This is how it will work. So 1 2, this will pointing out to this will pointing out to this, right? 3, this will store null, and there is a previous, so null is also here, and this will be pointing out through head, right? And the previous of this will be storing out the value of this, and the previous of this will be storing out the value of this, right? So that's how this double linked list will be created. Now there is a two method, print forward and print backward. Print forward will start from the head, and it will go on like till the time temp is not equal to null, right? Till the time temporary value is not null, it will go on to traverse into forward manner. So it will just go on like temp is equal to temp dot next, right? It will be automatically shifting to the next value. That's how it will going to traverse into forward manner. But when we are trying to print backward manner, what it will do, first it will traverse into forward manner. First it will reach, because we are already storing only one data point into our head, that is the first node. So we cannot go directly to the last node into this segment, right? So first we need to traverse it forward 1 2 3, then we will start it traverse it back ki, okay, 3 2 1. So we'll start printing the value of 3 2 and 1 over here. So now if we look at the what to say execution of this program, so double linked list forward, double linked list backward. So that's how this linked list got traversed into forward manner and backward manner. Is it clear?